Hi there. Welcome. Thank you for joining me in our kitchen for today. My name is Shauna. I'm a Epicure consultant, and this is my son Nathan. Yes, hi. We are going to be making butter chicken for this evening. But before we tackle dinner, let's talk a little bit about Epicure. What is Epicure? What is Epicure? One thing about Epicure.
Great wholesome foods.
That's right. It is good, wholesome foods. You won't find any artificial coloring in your foods. It's gluten-free. It's peanut-free. There is no preservatives, which means you won't find any chemicals in your food that you can't pronounce. It's all grown in Canada, in BC actually, and yes, so that is what Epicure is, and that's what it stands for. And I'm very grateful that I know what Epicure is, and I found out what it was. I used to be a single mom, and just like everyone else, I was time starved. I would rush home from work, right? I used to live downtown, take a bus, go down to, leave work, and then I'd have to go home, meet the daycare who dropped off the kids. I would wave goodbye to the daycare, rush in, make something fast and easy, and now, because they had to do their schoolwork, they had to do reading, they had to have baths and go to bed. Not a lot of time to make a meal that is, with prep work that takes about an hour, right? Yeah, and I always felt really guilty about that. With Epicure, it goes from raw to ready in 20 minutes or less, and it has we have these meal solutions such as butter chicken. Gives you all the directions how to make it, what you need, and it's really quick, simple, and easy. Actually, often the kids help me cook, and it is that easy. I don't know if I feel comfortable with them doing it alone yet because they're still kids, but it is really fast and handy. So yeah. So let's get started, and as we're cooking, I will chat with you guys. If there's any questions, I'd be really happy to answer them. I'm quite a chatty lady, so yeah, let's get started. Okay, so for one thing, we are going to be melting butter, which already has happened. So we have our butter and a tablespoon of butter into the pan, melted. Let's talk about my spoon for a moment. This is my 4-in-1 spoon. We got our tablespoon here. We flick it, and it's a teaspoon. And then we're gonna move it again. And then we got our half teaspoon. And we also, there's a line here that indicates a 1/4 teaspoon. So it is a 4-in-1 teaspoon. You don't have to go digging through your drawers to find the tablespoon, the teaspoon, and whatnot. I do, my drawers are a mess. I'm glad I have this 4-in-1 teaspoon or tablespoon. All right, so let's do this. So the butter is melted. So now, beforehand, we cut up a whole onion. I'm going to put up my heat just a little bit. Oh, there we go. So we're going to saute the onion in medium heat. So we're going to do that right now. And it's sizzling. All right. This is my bowl. Favorite bowl, holds 4 cups. It's really great for prep, which we've done right now. It's good for storage, and it comes with this really nice silicone lid. And all you do is you put it down, and it fits really nicely, just like that. So one of my favorite bowls. We actually have 4 of them because I can't get enough of these bowls. I love them. All right. So now we're going to saute. There we go. So it's already smelling good. So the person that founded Epicure, her name is Sylvie Rocher, and she was like everybody else, always in a rush, being a mom, always in a rush and working outside the home. And she was not impressed with what the stores had to offer as parents to feed our children, right? She never really quite knew what was in it, just like the rest of us, right? So she decided to make her own blends. And she did. She took wholesome ingredients in her blends and her spices, and she made it her own. And they're quite delicious. And she went and she sold them at farmer's market, decided to take a chance to see what happens. And they were a huge success. So from there, Epicure was born. Epicure's been around for 23 years. So it's been around for quite a long time. I had no clue until about 6 months ago, which is when I started, that's when I joined up with Epicure. So let's cook this up here. How does that smell, Nathan, already, eh? It smells good, right? Yeah. We didn't even put all the rest of the stuff in. It's already started smelling good. All right, so let's just saute it. All right, so let's let that sit. There we go. Okay, so after it sautés, we are going to be adding our seasoning. All right, so add our seasoning. So, yeah. So let's just saute a little bit more. There you go. I'm waiting. I bought a round steamer. We're going to be making rice in the bigger steamer, which I'll show you later. But I would really love to have a second steamer. So it's coming. It's on sale, so I decided to take advantage of it. It's actually on sale until tomorrow. So as soon as it came on sale, I grabbed it because I didn't want it selling out on me. All right, let's do it. Okay. Woo. All right. All right, so these are my scissors. Epicure, of course. It says Epicure on the side. They're quite handy. They came in my welcome kit when I joined up with Epicure. Very sturdy, very sharp. You can cut paper. You can cut chicken. You can use it as like a food prep tool. You can cut asparagus with it or beans, anything you like with it. They're just amazing. So let's do it. Let's cut without cutting the ingredients or the instructions. Okay. Smell that. Oh, it smells so good. This is what it looks like. Now this meal, it feeds 8 people, which is great because we are a family of 6. So it'll feed us quite nicely. Plus we will have the buttered chicken on a bed of rice, which is quite filling. So it'll feed us very easily. In the buttered chicken, the spices, we have the tomato powder, and I'm sorry, I gotta take off my glasses because I'm in my 40s. Garlic, mustard, salt, chilies, but it does contain mustard. So for those that don't like mustard, I guess not for you, but we love mustard, so it's good for us. All right, so let's put it in. Okay. Last time I made this, I almost forgot to put my spices in, which was not good, right? Because that would have made a huge difference. It would have made it quite bland. All right. So here we go. We're coating it right now. And then Nathan's going to put something in the pan for me. All right. It's nicely coated. Lovely. All right. Okay. You know what you can do for me, Nathan? You can actually put water in my steamer, okay? But I'm just going to talk about my steamer first, okay? Okay, so before we do anything else, I want to show you my steamer, okay? This is my steamer. I call it a platform, but I mean, you can call it whatever you like. It sits in here in case you want to cook chicken or corn on the cob. It sits on top of here and cooks quite nicely. We have raw rice. I have 4 cups of raw rice in here. We're going to be putting it in the microwave and cooking it, and it's going to be cooked and ready to go. And I'm going to say 7 minutes. Simply because we have 4 cups of rice instead of like 3 cups. So yeah. So let's do it. Nathan is going to actually go and put some water in the steamer for me, okay? So you're going to get what you're going to do is you're going to go and get Oh, that's not right. See, this is my drawer. It's an absolute mess here. Do I have a cup? I was baking earlier. Well, isn't that just... Oh, it's okay. We got it covered here. All right, there we go. All right, so 4 cups. Thank you. Okay, so all Nathan is... Yeah? No, I'll use that one. While we're doing that, let's... we did that, stir the seasoning, 1 can of coconut milk. Okay. So we're going to add a can of coconut milk. Oh, shoot. Oh. It's okay. I've done this before. There's one brand that's actually a solid. It's not an actual liquid. It's okay, guys. Part of cooking is making a mess, right? Oh, shoot. Oh. There we go. Part of the experience. Once I did a demo. Oh, sorry, Nathan. And the dog grabbed my leg and gave me a special hug. So, all right.
Special, that's for sure.
Special hug. Okay, so 1 can of coconut milk. Okay, so here we go. All right. So we're stirring it in. Yeah, and half a cup of crushed tomatoes. All right. Yeah, okay. So you got it? All right. Okay, so you're going to put your steamer, you're going to put your lid on top, very important. Don't forget that. Okay. Thank you. All right. There we go. Good. All right, what am I doing here? All right, so I'm stirring it up. All right, good. So next we need half a cup of crushed tomatoes. Okay. So this is my half cup of crushed tomatoes. This is one of my pre-prep bowls. It holds a full cup, and you got your measurements on the sides somewhere. Yep. You got your quarter, half. Actually, it's about half. Okay, 3/4, and then your full cup. Actually, I'm going to do it, Nathan, because it might splash. Okay. 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 All right, excellent. Now this is my spatula. It's a scoops. It scoops and it scrapes. It's very handy. Love it. Nice and long, and it can get into very small spaces. Beautiful. Now, we're going to bring this to a boil, which is happening right now. So we're stirring it around. Okay. So it's going to a boil already, it looks like, which is great. Let's see. I'm just going to put it up a bit. I don't know. All right, great. All right. Now we're going to put in, it looks like a pounded chicken. Is it a pounded chicken? Pounded chicken. It's 2 pounds of chicken. 2 pounds of chicken. So I am just going to, there you go. And we're going to cook it right in there. All right. So there you go. So we're going to coat and we're going to cook. Now some people have asked me, they said, is this really okay to do? Do it this way? No, I don't need that. And yes, it is. See, what I want to do though is I got one steamer for the rice. I want to get my round steamer because I want to show everybody how chicken can cook in a steamer in no time flat. And it's fully cooked and it's absolutely safe to eat. So that is my plan.
Mommy, I don't want to help anymore.
You don't want to help anymore?
My legs hurt.
Your legs hurt. Okay. Okay.
Sorry.
It's okay. I'll see you later. You know what? I'm doing It's nothing, we're not baking or whatever, you know, so it's okay. So my son, Nathan, he's gonna jet out because it's kind of boring, his legs hurt. Sometimes in gym class they work pretty hard, so. All right, so we're stirring around. Oh, yummy. Okay. So we're stirring it around. We got 3 minutes left on the timer. Okay, well, you know what? I'm going to just take off for 1 second. I'm going to show you something else I have. Let's see. So this is another steamer I have. As you can see, it's a lot smaller than my square one. We usually use this to cook vegetables in. So say you have frozen peas and carrots or corn. We usually cook peas in here. Yes, it's really great, you know. Again, you don't have to boil anything, right? Or put it in the microwave, you know, and it just isn't as nice, you know, when you just put it in a bowl. So you just put it in, put the lid on, and there's little holes at the top here. And yeah, that's one of our, this is a rectangular steamer. Okay. And this is our silicone loaf pans. They're really easy to use, actually. You put your batter in here. And then you simply just pop it right out, and it comes right out nicely once it's cooled off. I love these things, and as I'm squishing it, it's nice and flexible. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So that's a few of my things I have. It's silicone. I'm actually going to show you. I've got a strainer. Where is it? Okay. I want to be putting chickpeas into our recipe. I love chickpeas. Not everyone does, but it's really great in butter chicken. So we're going to strain them. So I'm going to unclapse it like this, and there you go. You got your strainer. You easily strain, and then once you're done using it, you just make a sock. Okay, there we go. I got arthritis, so sometimes my hands don't want to cooperate, and there you go. Ta-da! There you go. I like unfolding it though. There you go, like a top hat. There you go. Okay. Okay. So we got 1 more minute for the rice, and then we'll check it out. I might have to put it in for a little longer just because we've got a lot of rice in the steamer. Okay. How is everyone? Is there anybody on right now?
Hard to tell at the moment.
Hard to tell, yeah.
Facebook's not updating.
Oh.
Well, the viewers count, so I don't know.
Okay, let's put it up a little bit. I don't know. Maybe show the camera what it looks like here.
Well,
Can you see that? No? That's okay. There we go. Okay. Okay. Be careful when you take it out because it's going to be super hot. Don't want anyone burning themselves. So, and there you go. I don't know if you guys can see that.
Mm-hmm.
Cooked rice. Yeah, let's see. Okay. Yeah. Nice and fluffy rice. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go put it back in the microwave. All right. Excellent. So actually, Jerry, you mind passing me the yogurt, please? All right, thanks. Okay. So after it's done, the chicken's done, we're going to be putting yogurt in here. How much yogurt? Half a cup. So it would be half a cup right there of the yogurt. Okay. 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 Oh, let's see here. Let me just reduce it. Okay. Okay, I almost forgot. We got to reduce it to simmer low for 10 minutes. All right. Okay. So let's cut for a second. Okay. We're gonna wait for the chicken to finish cooking. We're gonna stir back up again once the chicken is fully cooked, and then we'll put the yogurt in, and we'll show you what it looks like with the chickpeas. Okay. Okay. So we'll see you guys in a few minutes, and we'll talk to you in a little while. Okay. Okay. Thanks so much, and see you in a few minutes.